little bit of that. Okay. Let me go through some settings here. How's the volume seeming? This seems like this might be... I can make it louder. Right now it's just kind of some ominous, like, spooky music. Controls. I guess I don't really need to do that. Graphics. Yep. Sure, VSync. Why not? Okay. I guess that's our settings. And we're going to get into it. I love the aesthetic already. And yeah, blueprints! This has been on my list for, I think, since I ever, like... You misheard it as blueprints? That's the thing, Harvologist. That's the point. Like, you can see down here, like, these are blueprints. From my understanding, this is kind of like a roguelike, progressing through a house to get to different rooms. So blueprints and blueprints is the it's the wordplay. We're cunning linguists here. Yeah, I think it is a roguelike. That's my understanding. But if not, I guess we're gonna find out. Alrighty. Dogu Bomb presents. Oh, I'm already having a blast. I love the vibe in association with Raw Fury. Raw Fury. And just let me know if the game seems too loud or too quiet or whatever. I did remember, after troubleshooting the dispatch stuff, I do have like a compressor on game audio now, so that hopefully none of us, well, I might get jump scared, but you guys don't get jump scared in the ear.
Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will.
This instrument? Oh, the recording.
Hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
Mesmerai Bowl.
And bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece,
So Herbert Sinclair, Simon Jones, Mary Matthew.
My right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
Oh my god, this is gorgeous.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
All right, chat, we're gonna get ourselves a house.
Whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
Ah, it's 1993?
Sinclair.
Poggers. Also in a timely fashion. I wonder if that means we'll be timed. I really like Blueprints then as a title. We're in air. Day 1. Oh, the text was reflected in the fountain. Oh my god. Oh, this is so good. See, games don't need, like, cutting-edge fancy graphics. Really well-polished games. Wait, do I have a limited number of steps? Is that what I'm understanding? Open only in the event of my death. Simon? Welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission, covered in the fine print of my will, that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me with a home for the last half-century, and I am certain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Even I am uncertain. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my best love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. And yes, Harvologist, it's one of the reasons why, Chibi Robo is a good example of a game that may not be, spotless. Same with the original Wind Waker. Can you tell that the GameCube was one of my most played consoles? But they look so good, despite not being the best graphics available at the time, because they're not striving to be the cutting edge. I found the Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during my adventure. I can access the blueprint menu. I see. Entrance hall, antechamber. Oh no. Alright, so I guess we just get into it. Oh. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one set of footprints. When you no longer have any footprints left, you'll be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay. That seems to be it then. Okay, let's see. We got an ace of spades. We get the queen of hearts. Let me make sure that I'm... Yes, okay. Oh, that's ticking away there. Well, I'm gonna follow the cards. Select a room to draft. Oh. Bedroom. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm assembling it. Oh, okay. The trunk is locked. Greetings from Reddington. Oh my god, the art style is impeccable. Down. Top hat. A rank 1 bedroom. Sort of implies the existence of a rank 2 bedroom, don't you think? So let's see. I can make a lavatory. I can make a den, which gives me +1 something. But if I make a nook, I get +1 key. And keys can open locked doors. Gems can pay for special floor plans. And gold coins can be used to shop room. Oh, in shop rooms. I see. Okay. A journal noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad of scraps of paper, or perhaps, most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Nah, I don't need no journal. We're doing this all in the theater of the mind. Speaking of... Open the trunk. Yo, gems! Okay. Oh, walking through any doorway costs a resource, but a bedroom always grants 2. Ho, ho, ho! Now, I need to be careful with that parlor, because that's going to connect. But I want to know what that puzzle piece is all about. This box is blue. The gems are in a true box. This box is black. A wind-up key? A rather curious wind-up key, a component of the parlor game. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay, let's see. So this box is black. This box is blue. The gems are in a true box. Oh, I see. There are 2 boxes, one of which speaks only truths, and one speaks only lies. If I were to ask the other box what color it was, what would it say? Okay. There will always be at least. The other 2 are always empty. I mean, you've definitely got it there, Potato. I think that has to be the one that's lying, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they'll be in that box. But I think that's the leap of faith we have to take. Yep. Okay. Puzzle. Open this door. What do we got here? Oh, I could make that and get 10 footprints, but that would be the end. And we don't want it to be the end yet. So, the game is afoot. Spare bedroom. Or spare room, rather. Packaging tape. Ladder. Okay. This game looks so neat. Yes, it's been on my list for so long because this is so good. I knew it was going to be a great game to sit down with. Yo, money. Yo, apple. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be fine, or would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Okay, well, we got 1 apple. Can't go up there. Nothing more there. Flan! I love, like, every asset that we've seen. Okay. So West Wing Hall might be good. I guess Den is just a better West Wing Hall. And that has a gem requirement. Whenever I draft a bedroom, gain 5. Okay. Not right now. Ho ho. Gem. All right. And I guess this is just connections to other rooms. I love the big clock. Hello. Oh my god, that's where I am. Crazy being how nature do that. This is a very well-made game. I know I saw from some folks that like had some trouble with it, or with like some of the stability. Maybe they've fixed it by now. Okay, that trunk is locked. Let's see. So the corridor is always left unlocked. See, that leads me to believe then that there must be some things that like I can make that will be locked. So I'm going to just focus on making as many doors as I can. There are 4 clocks in one room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inefficient. I guess the real question is, are they all telling the same time? Yes. Okay, what's in the courtyard? Oop. Another locked trunk. A rank 3 courtyard, though. Commissary, items for sale, a storeroom. Oh, the chapel. The chapel has tithing. Okay, let's enter the storeroom. I think that's a good play. We'll get our 1 coin, our gem, and our key. Because to a certain extent, we need to be like very diligent about how much energy we're expending. I'm gonna open this trunk because resource is good. An electronic key card. I haven't even seen an electric-powered security door. Fun! Okay, drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. And whenever I draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. So if I put that there, though, that blocks me off. So I can't do that. Oh no, I have to draft if I do that? Uh-oh. Well, we're gonna make a drawing room then. Ho ho! The room is a drawn. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans from which you must select 1 to draft. However, there are some items in the room that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Okay, so that's this one. There's the man himself. What do we got here? Okay, let's make this, because I do think that there's a huge advantage in it, which means that I must have just made that a dead end. I like the big goose. Oh, there's a key. The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. He never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. A story he had read in the bath and in the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, The book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book. The red book we just read. Fun. Screw you, Red Prince. This is the wrong game for you? Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. This is not really a game for red princing. Okay, so now I'm curious. If I went back here, right? Because I need to open this chest anyway. So we'll get some loot. We got dice. While drafting, you may use them to roll new floor plans. Oh, and I got 2 of them. Cool. And money. Okay, yep. That's boarded up because it's a fake door. Real fake doors. They got real fake doors here. All right. So there. We do have some limitations on what we ought to be building. So that would cause a problem. So we're going to redraw using the room. I guess we will just make a corridor for now. I love all of the sketch art as well. They didn't need to go so hard on that, but they did. Also, the repo mind in my brain is just like vase, vase, vase. He's been lost ever since. Yeah, the guy doesn't know the blueprints. Uh-oh. Okay. +1 shiny. I don't know what the shiny gives me, chat, but we're gonna find out. Anyway. Guys, we got a globe. Globular. I do think it's interesting that there are clocks, like, everywhere. The Fixed Stars, the Stargazer's Companion to the Constellations. By Richard Witt. Fen Aries, Bird and Sons Publishing, 1809. Preface, this book contains a complete starbase, a list of constellations and observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing! North Star, +1 gold. The Twins, 2 trunks added to the entrance hall. The Slice, +3 steps. Diamondus Minor, Southern Cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Clavis the Key, the Farmer's Apple. Diamondus Major, Draxus the Dead, dead-end rooms are more common today. Diamondus Major, the Sail. Florealis, Bloom of the Sky. Oh. So do I just need to look in it? We'll go upstairs and see what the what is. We love stargazing. We love space. I don't think I'm supposed to be turning it that way. Oh, does the direction that I'm looking on the circle? It does. This game is incredible. Okay. I must have missed that I could spin this, I'm guessing. Oh, you won't let me jump off? Frog Detective let me jump off. Yep. Okay, so I do need to go higher. Oh no, I'm gonna break it! Ah! Don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break. Okay. Higher. Yeah. Okay. So then we can rotate that like that. And then we can look. So we have 1 star. I see. So every time we draft an observatory, we get another star in our constellation. Uh-oh. I think I have created a dead end. Time to see what that really spells for us. Are there any other keys? Okay, so maybe I should not have opened those chests. I did already open the storeroom. Okay. Well, I think we're going to exhaust ourselves before anything meaningful happens. And that's okay. Wait. Didn't I get an apple? Oh, I must have already eaten the apple. That's fair. Spare room. Entrance hall. Yep. Okay. So I guess we gotta call it a day. Because I made a trap. Okay, so definitely gotta be careful. Small cottage. Total rooms 14. Rank reached 5. Steps taken 32. Items found 2.